Peace, y'all. Montana here with Beyond Clouds. So I have been working, or not working with, been around the Ramapo tribe government for long enough. 9 years now. Through my son when he was here, and because of my son now that he is not. And I know how things often get changed around. And so I am going to get in front of this time. Lies and rumors and things of that nature. It just comes straight out to the public. So, as some of you may have heard, Dwayne Perry is no longer the Ramapo chief as of yesterday, and Vincent Mann, who has been vying for that position for a very, very long time, is now the sitting chief. And so, a few weeks ago, out the blue, I got a message through Facebook Messenger from Perry, and now I haven't heard from him in nearly 3 years. Today is June 2nd, 2025. Next month, July 3rd, 2025, will be 3 years since my son was kidnapped and murdered. My son being Murid Two Clouds Williams. So I haven't heard from him in nearly 3 years. Out the blue, he calls me through Messenger. I didn't answer because, as I said in another video, I ain't got shit to say, and you ain't got shit to say that I want to hear. And so I didn't answer. I wanted him to hit me up, what you want, put it in writing. Y'all know I'm all about documentation. And so that's what he did. And he asked me to call him because he said I don't know who we are, but he said that we or they had a strong lead, is what he said, and that he was on his way to the prosecutor's office. Well, I know who the fucking strong lead is, so whatever you got to say is bullshit. So I ain't hit him back, whatever. I'm like, what's going on? Is he getting hit up by all these people? Listen, y'all might think I'm sitting around twiddling my damn thumbs. I am not. As I said before, I made some clouds. He's the leader he is, or was, because of me. So what the fuck you think I'm gonna do? So, and it was all intentional. And so I'm sending out documentation, reports, official, documents from here, from there, to every freaking organization and agency that I can think of, because ain't no way in hell my son is gonna be murdered and dumped, and everybody keep living their goddamn lives like it's all gravy. So I'm thinking, I don't know what's up, why he hit me out the blue with this BS, but maybe they have started contacting him saying, what up with this, what this mom is saying, and what up with all this documentation that she could not have possibly conjured up on her own. Come to find out, the council or whomever in the tribe was coming down on him, and that's what that was about. So all of a sudden, he got information. He going to the prosecutor. 3 years later, never hit me once. Never said, hey, let's work together. Hey, like nothing. All right. So then I start getting snapshots from people of what's going on in the Facebook groups of theirs, and showing me that this mug, who I have told the Ramapo, listen, the only reason I don't say names on camera is because it ain't got nothing to do with them. Hold up. It don't have anything to do with the people who are involved. I'm not trying to protect them. But with the Ramapo, I have made it clear for more than 2 years. And even with them, I don't come clean with everybody because they're family. So I ain't gonna tell you everything I know, but am I an idiot? And so, but this cat, I've been letting them know from Jump Street. Not only have I been letting them know from Jump Street, people saw him. They saw him at the funeral. They saw him at the gravesite. They saw him at the ceremonies afterwards. They saw who he was rocking with. They saw how he and his little Mohawk girlfriend were carrying on. They saw all this stuff. And I know that they did because crazy amounts of people would hit me up like, hey, I don't know, but something not right. You see him over there? Like, why he acting like that? Well, you know, like the days after people hit me up. So y'all know. People know. But I've been telling the Mohawk through an open letter, through videos, through me hitting them directly on their Facebook group, through articles on the blog, through poetry on the blog. I've been like, I have not been quiet. People who know. But, so folks sending me snapshots of what he said or whatever. And then, long story short, I get hit up today by someone who I have corresponded with a few times here and there over the past couple of years, who seems like he's, interested in finding out what happened with my son or whatever. Again, I mean, no disrespect to him. People do what they can do. Everybody just don't have it in them to be warriors. And I don't say that disrespectfully. I'm just saying it's a fact. So, he was concerned, so far as I know. But, nothing ever, came out of his concern. But nonetheless, he hit me up today, again through Facebook Messenger, and said that the new chief, Vincent Mann, wants me to know that he is going to open up an investigation into my son's death. What I said, and y'all know, I got the proof. What I said is, first of all, 3 years later, Vincent Mann is my son's clan chief, and he did nothing. Here's another one for 3 years has done nothing. And mind you, I'm not talking about just some nondescript cats, you know what I mean? These people have allyship. They are able to go and say, no, we demand an investigation, and have all these allies, white folk, who got, who have, pull and whatnot, clout, that can help actually get stuff going. Nothing. I don't know who in the hell people think I am, but I don't kiss ass. I don't fucking beg. I don't do none of that. I'm not doing that. I'm not going to keep asking people who can help but refuse to help to come through. People who knew my son, who my son believed loved him, and who my son believed that if anything ever happened to him, that they would come through, but they did not. I don't want to hear shit from nobody, because you know what? I am a warrior. And so for 3 years, I've been busting my ass to get stuff. I have so much documentation that is ridiculous. And I know a lot of y'all want to think that this person innocent, that person innocent. They're not. They're not. Why? Why? Would none of them help for 3 years? Do you think it's only because they're fucking punks? That's a huge part of it, but it ain't the gist of it, babe. Let me tell you. So no, when they come to me saying Vinny want to open up a case, an investigation eventually, I don't need your fucking help. I don't need none of y'all's help because I've been doing this shit on my own right now. I don't want to hear none of that. I don't want to hear none of it. None of it. None of you love Two Clouds. None of you care about Two Clouds. The only reason they even coming to me now is because of this bullshit chief position that none of them deserve. Not one. If I have my way, and before you say I don't have a hand in the Ramapo, bullshit. I'm the reason that the Ramapo have anything right now. Me. I know y'all don't like to hear that shit because y'all don't like strong women. Y'all don't like strong black women. Y'all don't like none of that. And y'all for sure as hell don't like Afro-Indigenous people. I'm here to tell you, not only do I have a say-so, which I don't even want it because I don't even feel y'all like that. But if it was up to me, the youth will overthrow all of y'all niggas. Not one of you are competent. Not one of you have the people in mind. Every one of you clan chiefs, every one of y'all little punk ass want to be sub-clan chief, wolf clan sub-clan. Who in the hell would even allow him? He has nothing to offer the people. And this is how you know. This is how you know. They are not doing this for the Ramapo people. And this is why my son was murdered. This is why the actual fact of why Two Clouds was murdered. Because he was not sitting back allowing stuff to happen to the Ramapo. My son literally lost his life fighting for the people who will not fight for themselves. It's true. Nobody on that council, I heard that they made a new council. It don't matter because y'all are all incompetent. Unless that council and that government is made up by the youth who the future is theirs. All y'all old niggas up here doing all this dumb shit and y'all ain't even gonna be alive too much longer. Especially not in the health situation that goes on up there and everything. The youth will fight for themselves. They need to fight for their futures. Because y'all not doing it. Y'all are so into yourselves. Y'all are so into yourselves. Let me tell you something. To the youth. Two Clouds was 24 when I sent him up there to help your people. Because yes, I'm the one who sent him up there to find out and become acclimated with his father's people. He was 24. I homeschooled Two Clouds. All of his leadership skills and all that, they came from me. I taught him. And what I couldn't teach him, I sent him to other people for them to do their part. So in that regards, for sure, we are a village that raised Two Clouds. But at 24, he went up there and did what not one of those people on your council and your government had ever done before him, during him, or after him. We're talking 2016, Two came up there. And that religious land, it says a lot to me that an area which y'all call your religious land, that y'all would dump your true leader who was murdered for fighting to the people. You would dump him there. And nobody has a problem with it. Their leader, their tribal member being dumped on their religious land. And it looks like crap. Man, Two Clouds would never have let trash and all that stuff be on your religious land. Come on, man. But if it wasn't for him, y'all wouldn't even have it. Like, literally, you wouldn't have it. Two Clouds came up there at 24 years old with no experience with land deeds, no experience with treaties. All he had was his intelligence, his freaking research skills, thanks to yours truly, and the courage, thanks to yours truly, to do something, to not sit on his ass and let folks take over. That's what he did. Then it's because of him that y'all have any land that you have now. Even when you talk about the Tahiti Way, the split rock up there, I'm not impressed. As I said in another video before, one, to the New Jersey Land Conservancy, or Land Conservancy of New Jersey, who gave that to y'all. Two Clouds used to work with them as a consultant. Used to volunteer as a consultant with them. Number one. Number two, they may have gave y'all that 54 acre piece of land because they know, to me, it was just pacification. Because they go right up there on Stag Hill Road and buy, 90 something acres that they didn't give to you. So you tell me that shit means something. But nonetheless, if it wasn't for Two Clouds, nothing would have been done. Two, reestablish the Ramapo College, their scholarship for the Ramapo people. He established that. He had a professor who in her curriculum was talking all this racist Jackson White stuff about y'all and saying that y'all not real Indians and stuff. He had a petition. He got her ass kicked out. He was instrumental in the Pilgrim Pipeline not being laid through Mawa and through one of y'all ancestral graveyards. He went all over the place. Y'all hear Perry talk. He can't fucking lecture or nothing. I'm sorry, I don't mean that disrespectfully. I know I'm hyped and I'm pissed off right now. I'm not saying that as a matter of shade. I'm saying it as a matter of truth, of fact. He ain't no damn lecturer. He can't articulate anything. Two Clouds was the one, he was the official spokesperson of the tribe who was going all over the place, speaking for the tribe, speaking for the people, teaching folks about the plight of the Ramapo. And it is because of Two Clouds that the Ramapo are now actually seen as Ramapo and not freaking Jackson Whites. This is a fact. And it's not lost on me that state recognition had been lost until 2017, after Two Clouds had been setting shit off up there, and then y'all were able to get your state recognition back. There's so much that happened only because of Two Clouds. And I say all that to say, the people who y'all are allowing to be in position they are incapable. They are incapable. They do not have the courage it takes to lead a whole group of people. They do not have the leadership skills. They can't, for crying out loud. Y'all can't even have a goddamn tribal meeting without there being a whole bunch of arguments and this and that going on. Without people in there with their cameras on and then making videos of the Ramapo going off on y'all and everything. Saying all this stuff to the public. Y'all have no unification. You have no tribe. All you have to do is look at the history. Look at the facts. I'm telling you. Look before Two Clouds, look at during Two Clouds, and look at after Two Clouds. What have they done for y'all? The Ramapo youth need to overthrow their asses, every one of them. Take over, set shit off, make your tribe the strong, resilient Ramapo that y'all t-shirts keep saying. That's what y'all need to do. That's what y'all need to do. Because I'm telling you, they do not have your best interest in mind. How come 3 years later, and it's not until now, with Perry and Vinny going up after, against each other and stuff, now all of a sudden these niggas got something to say about Two Clouds? Oh, I thought I was the grieving mother. who just making stuff up. That's what all of y'all been saying all this time. Oh, Tuclause's mother need to stop. Oh, lying about a fake ass autopsy report and all this kind of stuff. I thought I was crazy. I thought he just died of a heart attack. I thought he just died of being drunk and falling into the water and drowning. What happened to that shit? What happened to that? So miss me with the bullshit. I don't want to hear nobody talk about, oh, Chief Vinny asked the mother about opening the investigation, and she said no. Damn right I said no. How about that? And on top of that, who you gonna go to investigate? Marwa PD? The same niggas who sat with my son's dead body for 6.5 hours before they even called the state troopers in? The Marine for them? You gonna call them? The same ones who in cahoots with the county medical examiner, who lied on my son's autopsy report? That you gonna get them to investigate? You and your lawyer stay over there. Because I'm the one who cares about Tuclaus. I'm the one that's gonna make sure that the people who fucking murdered him, who dumped his body, who plotted against him while they smiled in his fucking face, who have been in cahoots with each other to keep it quiet all this time. I don't care about none of y'all. You don't care about me and mine. I'm gonna fuck about you and yours.